Quran Translation in English, Part 12. The Cow, Al-Baqarah, 200-220. When you have fulfilled your sacred rites, praise Allah as you used to praise your forefathers before Islam, or even more passionately. There are some who say, Our Lord, grant us your bounties in this world, but they will have no share in the hereafter. Yet there are others who say, Our Lord, grant us the good of this world in the hereafter, and protect us from the torment of the fire. It is they who will receive a heavenly reward for the good they have done. Surely Allah is swift in reckoning. More pilgrimage rituals. And remember Allah during these appointed days. Whoever departs swiftly on the second day is not sinful. Neither are those who stay behind till the third, seeking additional reward, so long as they are mindful of their Lord. And be mindful of Allah, and know that to Him you will all be gathered. Those who spread mischief. There are some hypocrites who impress you with their views regarding worldly affairs and openly call upon Allah to witness what is in their hearts. Yet they are your worst adversaries. And when they leave you, they strive throughout the land to spread mischief in it and destroy crops and cattle. Allah does not like mischief. When it is said to them, Fear Allah, pride carries them off to sin. Hell will be their proper place. What an evil place to rest. And there are those who would dedicate their lives to Allah's pleasure. And Allah is ever gracious to His servants. Warning against the devil. O believers, enter into Islam wholeheartedly and do not follow Satan's footsteps. Surely he is your sworn enemy. If you falter after receiving the clear proofs, then know that Allah is indeed Almighty, all-wise. Waiting for judgment? Are they waiting for Allah Himself to come to them in the shade of clouds, along with the angels? If He did, then the matter would be settled at once. And to Allah all matters will be returned for judgment. Ask the children of Israel how many clear signs we have given them. And whoever trades Allah's favor, after receiving it, for disbelief should know that Allah is indeed severe in punishment. Life is a test. The life of this world has been made appealing to the disbelievers, and they mock the believers. Those who are mindful of Allah will rank above them on the day of judgment. And Allah provides for whoever He wills without limit. Why prophets were sent. Humanity had once been one community of believers before they lost faith. Then Allah raised prophets as deliverers of good news and as warners. And revealed to them the scriptures in truth to judge among people regarding their disputes. And no one disputed the scriptures except the very people who received them after clear proofs had come to them, out of jealousy. Then Allah, by His grace, has guided the believers to the truth regarding those disputes. And Allah guides whoever He wills to the straight path. Faith reinforced by affliction. Do you think you will be admitted into paradise without being tested like those before you? They were afflicted with suffering and adversity and were so violently shaken that even the messenger and the believers with him cried out, When will Allah's help come? Indeed, Allah's help is always near. Charity begins at home. They ask you, O Prophet, in what way they should donate. Say, whatever donations you give are for parents, relatives, orphans, the poor, and needy travelers. Whatever good you do is certainly well known to Allah. Fighting in self-defense. Fighting has been made obligatory upon you believers, though you dislike it. Perhaps you dislike something which is good for you and like something which is bad for you. Allah knows and you do not know. Fighting in the sacred months. They ask you, O Prophet, about fighting in the sacred months. Say, fighting during these months is a great sin. But hindering others from the path of Allah, rejecting Him, and expelling the worshippers from the sacred mosque is a greater sin in the sight of Allah. For persecution is far worse than killing. And they will not stop fighting you until they turn you away from your faith, if they can. And whoever among you renounces their own faith and dies a disbeliever, their deeds will become void in this life and in the hereafter. It is they who will be the residents of the fire. They will be there forever. Reward of the devout. Surely those who have believed, emigrated, and struggled in the way of Allah, they can hope for Allah's mercy. And Allah is all-forgiving, most merciful. Questions to the Prophet. They ask you, O Prophet, about intoxicants and gambling. Say, there is great evil in both, as well as some benefit for people, but the evil outweighs the benefit. They also ask you what they should donate. Say, whatever you can spare. This is how Allah makes His revelations clear to you believers, so perhaps you may reflect upon this world and the hereafter. And they ask you concerning orphans. Say, improving their condition is best. And if you partner with them, they are bonded with you in faith. And Allah knows who intends harm and who intends good. Had Allah willed, He could have made it difficult for you. Surely Allah is Almighty, all-wise.